Hello again, people. You're just in time to watch episode 29 of Find Music. Our quest, as always, to help turn you on to music that you may not know about. And Fred did a fantastic job of that in episode 28 about a group called Tiger Saw. I dare anyone to say they've heard of Tiger Saw before, if you're not from the East Coast. So that is what Find Music's all about, right? Of course, an album by a group or artist you may know, an obscure one, that's good too, right? Any discovery is good, right? It's like finding a new recipe for food, right? A new meal deal, wow. And so what I'm gonna do for episode 29, something that's close to my heart, or wow, going on 40 years now. Yeah, I have a penchant for new age music, but very little new age music, okay? It's gotta be artistically interesting, not just wallpaper music, okay? So I got a few acts in mind, but to keep the tagline simple, I'm gonna go with possibly my favorite of all of them. And this is an artist whose name confuses people in the sense that there's another even more famous artist with the same name from a different country. So this is not the Latino artist named Raphael, who is legendary. No, no, no. This is the fellow who was an orphan raised by nuns in Northern California. And his name is, yes, you guessed it, Raphael. And even when I go to buy his music, it gets mixed up with the famous Raphael, and you have to know which ones to look for. So that's what I'm going to do in this episode, help you guys find the ones to look for, because this new age music is just sublime. It's sublime. And probably because if you know your new age music, there are offshoots of new age, like there's Reiki, which is like healing music. So Raphael would fit in that category too, because the music is very healing. And when you think of healing music, you might also think of massage. There's music that people like to use when they're being massaged or meditating. And he fits the bill here too. That's not how I discovered his music though. All right, let me bring it up. I'll bring up my collection. Share screen, here we go. Okay, diving into Raphael. All right, so not a prolific artist. In fact, I've got 3 of his 4 albums, and he also has a collection, probably because he ran out of creative juice a long time ago. When you're doing something this intense, it's hard to repeat the magic. And the magic for him was his first album back in 1988. It was called Music to Disappear In. And as you can see, I've rated all 3 of his albums 4 stars. And you know I'm very reluctant to give anything 4 stars, but he's possibly, yeah, my favorite new age artist. Music to Disappear In, I'm not sure how I found this guy in the first place, but I might have heard a song on YouTube or something. Anyway, this first album, it's a collection of different songs, and they're all instrumental. And sometimes he goes off the expected track with a song like I Say Rock and Roll Prayers to a dancing god, yeah. And then something more that you would expect, you'd probably expect a song called Spirit Guides or Silence, or maybe Resurrection. And he's got 2 songs on this album with the same title, In Paradiso, but they're totally different. And Disappearing Into You might be his first signature song. And when I say song, I really mean music, because these are instrumental. His best songs seem to be in the 7 to 10 minute category. He's good at 7 to even 12 minutes. His shorter songs, they're just too short to just totally luxuriate in. That's what you do in his music. You inhabit it. You don't just listen to it, you inhabit it. It permeates your skin. Maybe that's why it's good for massage. I had the good fortune of being massaged to this music. I brought the music. I said I wanted to be massaged to this music, and it was wonderful. But it wasn't this album. His second album, which is imaginatively titled Music to Disappear Into. Music to Disappear Into. Music to Disappear Into. Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. This is his best album. 6 songs. They're all like about 10 minutes. And each one has its own unique flavor. It's like 60 minutes long, perfect for a massage session. And it takes you from a relaxed mood, maybe something a little more intense, and brings you back down again. I think my favorite of any song by him is Healing Dance. Just gorgeous. Lakshmi is great too. Even Tantra, they're kind of exotic, which is surprising from an artist from Northern California, but maybe not. Maybe not. He was raised by nuns. I don't know it. It's all just hard to believe. And then, how do you follow that up? Does he do Music to Disappear in 3? No. It took him a while. It's like these albums don't happen every year, 88, 91. And then 95, his third album came out called Angels of the Deep. And this album is different. Maybe he's running out of ideas, because you look at song number 7, it's a very famous classical song that he does a version of. It's lovely, right? But short. Everything else, though, the longer stuff, I mean, yeah, I'll take it back. It's all good. 1 through 6. Yeah. Oh, it's all good. Yeah. I can take these more individually. Music to Disappear in 2, it's kind of like a continuum, but this one, the first 3 songs are kind of a continuum. If this was an album, I'm sure that would be one side. Angels of the Deep and Communion and Prayer are just gorgeous. Initiation is a little different, but gorgeous. Remembrance is short, but gorgeous. Purification is more gentle, which makes a lot of sense leading into that last classical song. So thematically, it works. And if I need to just escape the world, I put on one of these albums and I'm gone. I'm in a different universe. So I highly recommend you to you New Age fans out there. If you heard commercial New Age stuff, well, you haven't heard the deepest of New Age music. Go to Raphael. And I'm sure you're going to agree with me. This stuff permeates your soul. I can't recommend Raphael highly enough. So that's episode 29. Find music. Thank you.